afternoon and welcome to the Backwater Cantina. I'm joined by...
I'm Mazz.
And our very special guest.
I'm Craig.
Cool.
We're all about the special guests now, aren't we?
Yeah, but Craig, you're our second one.
I know. And we hit 200 subscribers.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I was so happy when I saw that because I checked it this morning. It was on 199 when I woke up for work at 4 o'clock this morning, and I was like, "Come on, just tick over so I can go to work happy."
That's it. So we've hit 200. So next push is for 1,000. So if you have 800 friends who you should get to subscribe to this.
I was going to be more on the level. I just want to happily hit 250, and I'd be happy. But
yeah. Oh, we need to hit 100,000 subscribers to get one of the play buttons. So, you know.
Yeah, but we've got to divvy that play button up into 3 ways.
Yeah, I'll just cut it into 3. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
But before we get started on anything, it's very important because it's Wednesday, the 25th of March, which means it is Manatee Appreciation Day.
You and your fucking dugongs.
Manatees, not dugongs, thank you very much. There's a distinct difference.
Sea cows.
Sea cow? I have a weird obsession with manatees. And now everyone knows. Everyone who watches this anyway, like 5 people.
Our 200 subscribers would beg to differ.
200 subscribers. To be fair, we get like 300 and something views roughly on the video.
I guess
so that's alright.
Yeah, it's like roughly 1.1.
Is that because you're sat there hitting refresh on it?
To be fair, I have the dashboard open. It just sits open on a tab all the time. But I have enough screen real estate here. Like I've got 4 feet of screen, so it's, you know.
I check it twice a week and go, the numbers aren't going up. It's not important.
I just have a lot. 446 on the last one. There you go. See, lots going on.
So, moving on from our little happiness, Maz, what have you been doing this week in Hobby Week?
I have been learning more blendery goodness. So I've been hitting up more base sculpting, getting some paint down on the iconoclasts. So they're underway.
Perfect.
Attending a tournament. Yay! Which we'll talk about more in a bit. And we also had another game day last night, so Tuesday night, for the Journeyman. So myself and Dan were down playing some games. Talked to a few more people down there as well. So, yeah.
Perfect.
My 30 points is all painted from a Journeyman. Yay! What about you, Robin?
I'm slowly finishing off the, not Heretic Warband, the, I don't know, it's Treasure Crusade related. So I painted up this bastard. This is Desecrated Saint. He is really, really detailed.
So there's a lot going on.
There's like 8 corpses on the back of here with a ton of chains just woven into the resin into it. So, and there's so many shields. I think there's like 6 shields on one arm and like shield for a shoulder blade, and it's insane the amount of chains and detailing and flash chains incorporated to it. But he is happily done, so it's only just 3 more Yoke Fiends and that is done. That project is done and it'll be out to War Machine, hopefully for the new Frontier stuff to be out.
Yay!
Hooray! Craig, what hobby stuff have you done this week?
So mine was quite hectic come Friday when I found out I was actually going to be playing in that tournament rather than just helping to run it. And realised, oh yeah, the list that I wrote, I don't have it all painted.
Dun dun dun.
So Friday was hectic getting everything ready for said tournament, plus painting I think it was 2 wreckers for my Dark Ops.
They were beautifully painted.
And then beyond that, it's been getting the starter cadre for Crixnicro Factorium done for intro games.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And also a couple of random, like, Gaslands, little Hot Wheels car conversions.
Yay! We love Gaslands here.
It's one of those games never played, but saw the rules and was like, let's just make some cars because they're fun and it's cheap.
It's one of the best games you will ever play, especially with the dice systems on it. It's just pure chaos and it's great. I love it.
It's just a way of raiding my bits box and like all the little gubbinsy bits that I've got from making terrain and things, and just slapping them on a £2 Hot Wheels and throwing some paint on them with a view to, at some point, trying to get a few people who want to play the game.
So yeah, definitely give you a shout for that one, because I'll be down for that. You will get to a point when you're hunting specific vehicles down for Hot Wheels cars to turn into Mad Maxy type things.
I've already been on that. I was looking for something that could make like a little helicopter-y type thing.
Yeah.
But it's just Hot Wheels are an odd scale.
Yes.
Like the cars look, or when you put a helicopter next to a car from the same range, it just looks far too big.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, that's me for this week.
Been a while since I've touched any Hot Wheels, I have to say. But
I never bothered with Hot Wheels until I picked up Gaslands, and I think I went to the range, and it was like, here's 6 cars for like, I don't know, it was like £5. I was like, done.
Mine is, I live opposite an Asda, and
even better.
It was my thing of just like, I was on a lunch break and had an hour to kill. So I was like, oh, I'll pick up a Hot Wheels car, go home, do a bit of kit bashing. The next day had the same problem and got to the point that I was like, there's 20 cars there. I need to stop doing it.
It's one of those things. Cool. Well, we're glad you're enjoying that. So we're going to move on to start Adepticon tomorrow. Or, well, say that. When people are watching this, it will be yesterday.
Well, yeah. I want to see if I can get this episode out early, because there's going to be lots of stuff coming out of Adepticon. So.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be busy trying to discuss everything. So, yeah, we've got that. New gift card rules are up.
Yeah.
We'll be going over those in a future video as well.
We've got ram heads in there and all sorts.
Oh, it looks glorious from what I saw from earlier. We've got the early bird tickets. The early bird reminder for Lock and Load has come up for the EU 2026.
Yep. Yeah, you got to get your ticket by the end of the month, which is next week sometime.
No, early bird ticket badges go up for the 31st.
Yeah, so get your ticket by the end of the month for the early bird discount on it. We don't know exactly what that discount is yet, but
no. Yeah. Yeah, and then we got Lost and Damned Salvation. It enters its final week. Hooray for us, because we've already pretty much part and parcel got it all.
Yeah, I've already paid for my bit, so yeah, I'm having all of it. So I think we all are.
I'm gonna have all of it. I think all apart from Mike's having all of it. So yeah, I'm going to do myself a little Infernals Force, I think, at some point soon. We've got a new mini crate preview, the new mind emerges for Dark Operations by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's Cephalix Sepsira, but I don't know whether it's just the angle of that model, but I can't really tell what it's supposed to be. I think she's holding a skull or a corpse or something in Meccano arms, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a skull, but it is a badly shot photo, let's be honest.
I was going to say, the way they painted it. I was going to say, the way they've painted it, just generally looks like a grub. Like, what is this?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be really keen, but the problem I do with the mini crates is we only ever really get one picture of them, so I don't think we're ever going to see another angle, which is a bit of a shame, because I don't know, it doesn't excite, and I'm normally one for Cephalix models, so yeah. And I've even got the core box with Sepsira, so I need to, would be an ideal one, but
Yeah.
And
then last part of this is we've got the new releases coming up. So we've got the gift card Battle Group box coming out soon.
Yep.
We've also got the last parts of the Crucible Guard pre-release before it goes up onto My Mini Factory as well, which I cannot wait for.
Yes.
So that'll give me the last parts that I need to finish off the force. So that'll give me another group of Hammer Guy Salt Troopers that I desperately need. As we found out that they are entirely broken if you play them correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's to come later. Yeah, we've got Hive Mind for Dark Operations that come out.
Yeah, so this is physical releases for Siphon Agitators and the Drudge Conduits as well. So, and I have a feeling that might top out everything for Dark Ops out now then.
Yeah, I think that's Dark Ops completely done with. Next, with this last release, that'll be Crucible Guard done. Maybe a few mini crates if they decide to do them. And then it'll be Frontiers, and then it'll be next projects after that. We've got all the Winter Fortresses got released for My Mini Factories. The 3D print previews have been released as well.
So the tribe stuff subscription. So we've got the Pharaoh Commandos. I love the fact that the leader of the Pharaoh Commando is wearing a beret.
Yes.
It's proper like SAS vibes from that. And the weird Iridian Efarit Scouts thing, the weird Dubry that they're riding just looks like something out of Star Wars, doesn't it?
I just like them all. I think they're all pretty good, but I know Mike's going to be all over this piece. Same with Dan. Yeah, that's it for War Machine Wednesday.
Well, so we've got the Winter Core Terrain Pack coming with the tribe.
Yeah.
Anyone feel like you've got the big gate thing in the wall, but then there's no wall to go next to it? There's like a ruin section, but no... I don't know. It looks like it feels like there's a piece missing, which is just a bit odd.
Quite possibly. There could be some more other stuff later on in the terrain pack, or that to be coming out soon, or it could just be they messed up.
I don't know. It just feels like... And maybe that turret tower thing fits on the end, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll see when I print it, because that's going to happen, because our local store have said I'm allowed to keep some terrain in, so...
Hooray!
I'm going to print a couple of boxes of terrain, so we've got 3 or 4 tables worth of actual themed terrain, because unfortunately a lot of their terrain is 40k, L-shaped, boring...
Yeah, it's not nice.
Yeah. They've got a really, really cool Ewok village table, which looks amazing.
I'm impressed coming back from... I took a hiatus on older War Machine, and it was... Back then it was 2D, flat, didn't care about any of it. You just cared about the footprint.
Yeah.
Seeing modern War Machine tables going thematic and fun compared to... That used to be 40k's vibe. And now 40k is you could get rid of the terrain and just put L-shaped pieces of card down, or most tournaments unpainted MDF blocks.
Yeah, which is I mean, like I've got a box of War Machine 2D terrain because it was really handy because I didn't have much storage space, and I can fit it in a little box and it can't get damaged. Great. I've worked in a game store. I know exactly how much time I spend repairing bloody terrain. Those stupid little jungle trees that GW did were all slotted together.
Yeah.
When you do a table that's got 350 of those on around a lizard man temple, you will know the pain of having to repair scenery, and it's just not fun. So the 2D stuff.
You problem.
It was a me problem. It was always my problem. But so the 2D terrain stuff, that. But yeah, it's nicer to have it, and like I'm starting to print a load of the scenery out to store at home because now we've organised the gaming space in the kitchen. We've got a couple of shelves that I can put terrain on. So yeah.
And with 3D terrain as well, it looks impressive on the table, especially when you've got demos or if you've got a tournament on the go, as we've had at the weekend, which we're about to get to in a second. Just looks visually more striking than just here's your average L shape.
Yeah, exactly.
So before we get into the next section, which is we're going to let Craig talk to us all about the Food Machine, I need to get dressed properly. Da, da, da. I am now fully dressed for this to talk about Food Machine.
I see. Can I throw a conspiracy theory out there that I've clocked first?
What's that?
So, you know, at Adepticon they got the event exclusive Major Stormcraw.
Yeah.
Did you see what he stood on?
No.
He stood on a Menoth Jack.
I fucking called it. I knew Menoth were coming back.
Well, we know that they said they were going to do some announcement at Adepticon, but
We're supposed to see art for it, aren't we?
yeah, who knows?
Supposed to be the first teaser
First
art.
reveals of something. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of Fane of Nero and then some Menoth. But yeah, I like the fact that the event exclusive for Adepticon is the new Trollcaster stood on a Menoth Jack. So
I
yeah.
assume we'd also see some of the new Orgoth faction as well.
Yeah, I think so. I'm quite looking forward to seeing some of those. I am super excited about Giant Bats and 80mm Dusk Warjacks. Yeah. We'll see. So anyway, sorry, I've sidetracked us there a little bit.
No. It's a nice sidetrack. It just allowed you. I wish you'd been saying that whilst I was getting dressed, though, so it doesn't just look like I'm just going, "Hola, shinies."
I mean, you want to show off, and I know you want to talk about it.
No, I'm gonna let Craig kick us off. So, Craig, Food Machine, go.
So on when was it? Saturday the 21st. Down in Gosport, I ran a Food Machine event, which is essentially War Machine where you can cheat.
Yay.
Yes.
Via donations of food or other staple things that a food bank requires. That was all donated to the local food bank in Gosport. That was delivered yesterday.
Cool.
Perfect.
And as I said, it was the opportunity for people to take things that were either fun and thematic or just
Downright ridiculous.
Or just no longer playable in your prime tournaments.
Oh, good God, the Menoth book.
That was amazing. Your face dropped so much.
Sod that book. It was so frustrating.
Yeah, that guy was so amazing. He was so happy when he turned around and was like, "Is this still playable?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, I was like, just because it's gone from Mark IV, and I'm very happy that it's gone. Like not being able to, having half the table not being able to cast spells is just gross, and I don't like it. Yeah.
Still exists in Infernal, isn't he?
Yeah.
One of the casters has Spell Ward for all their.
Yeah, and Old
horrors.
Umbre can put Spell Ward basically everywhere as well. But I couldn't cast buffs on myself because it's a 10-inch bubble around the book that's all like you cannot cast spells. So
I had the same issue playing into Grimkin.
Yeah.
With them having the big bubble
the
of
cage rages and
spells.
stuff. Yeah.
I also had that going into Dredge. Not Dredge. Cephalix. Not Cephalix. Dusk. Dark Operations. That's the
Dark
one.
Operations. They don't really stop you casting spells.
No,
They stopped shooting.
Stop you shooting. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good fun event.
But it was just the opportunity to bring a few players together, and also the area that it was played in Gosport used to have a scene in mid Mark II through to early Mark III, and the local store that supported it went out of business. And with that, the local scene kind of died. And it's such a good game that it needs to come back in this area. And showing it off has already had more people sending me messages on Discord saying, when can I get an intro game?
No.
Amazing. I'm glad that we could help with that scene down in Gosport.
And your new the store, because the store we were in only opened up just before Christmas, didn't it?
Yes.
I was chatting with the owner because it's quite. Once we found it.
Thank you. Big shout out to the random man on the street that just was like, "Oh, you guys looking for this game shop? Yeah, it's just around the corner."
Yeah, so it's like you turn off the high street, down a side alley that is just houses and like back garages and stuff, and then there's a random sign above a wooden fence. Yeah, like a gate, and you're like, oh, it's in there. Once you go inside, it's really lovely in there. It's like all brand new. It's all nice and open. It's a big space. But yeah, the front entrance or the entrance is a bit weird.
Yeah, big shout out for Diceheads who put on it, allowed us to use their space for. They allowed us to use their space. It was an absolute brilliant time down there.
Can confirm, excellent coffee, and the caramel shortbreads were awesome. So.
Yeah, the brownies are really nice from there as well.
Yeah.
I will also say that was something that was discussed before the store even opened. We discussed running this event.
Yeah.
And it was the first thing that was agreed upon as like a actual event that was getting outside people rather than just internal.
Yeah, because I think he was really surprised that we'd come all the way down from Dorset to come down to Portsmouth to play.
I mean, it's not normally a good reason to go to Portsmouth, is there? So.
No, not really.
Don't call us Portsmouth. Don't tarnish us.
Is this like the Brighton and Hove thing, where they're desperate that they're not the same thing? Like Bournemouth and Poole gave up. They're the same thing now. No one cares.
There is like a port in between us. Like we're not connected intentionally. They did talk about putting a tunnel or a bridge, and everyone said no because we just didn't want that lot coming over to us.
I see. So
And
which one's the classy bit? Is it Portsmouth or Gosport? Which one's supposed to be the classy end?
Depends on who you ask and which area you're going to.
Very diplomatic answer there.
We just have the awkwardness of we're between Portsmouth and Southampton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have both sides of the same rivalry that mix and match.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, the venue was really nice. I was quite surprised when we turned down a back alley. I was like, oh no, where are we going? What's going on? And then I turned in. I was like, oh, this place is really nice.
Yeah.
And there's loads of space, and you're not all like crammed in like you are in a lot of game shops where you're like brushing up against the person next to you. Tons of space.
Also with it, there were quite a lot of there was Demo Day going on as well, and there was like a few other little booths that were already playing games in. I think we were the loudest ones there.
Yeah.
Yep, we did have everyone. I think it was you, Robin, wasn't it, that went and got everyone to come and judge the painting?
Well, it's not my fault that the owner turned around to me because he thought I was running the painting competition and said, "Oh, do you want everybody to vote?" And I was like, "Oh, yes, please, if you don't mind," because that vote's unbiased. And then he didn't. He just went behind his counter. I was like, "Well, I guess I'm doing it then." Got up and asked everybody, and they were like, "Yeah, sure, let's go in. Let's get it all done."
And then somehow, who won the painting competition?
Oh, yeah. It didn't help that the two little kids that came in who were the parents said they were allowed to do the voting kept looking at Mike's stuff, but it was your house, and they kept going to Mike, can we have this? And Mike was like, I would say yes, but it's not mine.
Everyone loves the
I was very tempted to let them have it. Some kids took it.
So that's something I'm really looking forward to with the Frontier stuff, is being able to have those colossals and things printed. My plan is to get all of the bigger stuff printed and take them down to Diceheads and leave them on a display cabinet shelf with a view to there's already a War Machine channel on their Discord.
Yeah.
So it'll just drive more people into that.
We will leave a description at the bottom of this video as well for them.
Yeah, we'll leave a link to the store and everything. But yeah, it's one of the things that I've been talking to the guys in Toyman, not only getting some scenery, but they've got a load of cabinets dotted around.
Already spoken to them about it.
Yeah, we'll get some stuff in those as well.
Yeah, I plan on a couple of the colossals and then a couple of the 3D printable cadres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that's an easy one that I can provide those at a reasonable price to people that
just print off a second copy for yourself and leave it in the store, and then you don't have to worry about, I'm travelling for this tournament, I need to go and get my
that's the plan. I'm planning on putting one of all the cadres from the Frontier plus the Thornfall,
yeah.
The Thornfall cadre, they're all going to get painted up and put in a cabinet.
Yeah.
And then from the Frontier stuff, having the colossals in the background of each of the cadres.
One thing I just noticed on because I am very observant when I look around when we're at tournaments, and I do like to chat to people. The Dreadzone players, I liked how they had the demo stuff set up. So they had each a small cadre of each faction on a little plinth, which scaled up. So it had 30 mils, and then all the bigger stuff on top of that plinth, and then on the next plinth it was the exact same setup for each faction. I thought something like that for demos or in a tournament scene, going at the end of the table, going, this is what you could potentially have, this is what we're running.
Yeah.
And then just getting chatting away from that, because I thought that was a really good thing, and I thought, I'm going to nick that.
There's one thing else that I'm also doing for when I'm running intro games down there, is, the little plastic binder type things, that you can slot bits of paper in.
Yeah, the plastic wallets.
Yeah.
Printing out the basic story of each faction cadre, and a little art piece to go on the front, and anyone that's not playing and they're just watching and they go, I don't know which faction I like the look of, they can have a flick through and see a little bit of art and a little bit more to the faction, rather than just the 5 to 10 models that come in the cadre.
And what you can also do is send them to the Blackwater Cantina, who do these really cool cadre videos on each one.
I could put a little QR code in there if you want me to.
Yeah, that'd be absolutely perfect if you could. It sells us more.
Yeah. I need to do more of those videos. We've got 3 of them. 3 of them are up now, so that's fine.
You've done 3 of them. I've got to do 2.
Yeah.
3. But yes, it was a really good time. Was a beautiful day for it as well.
It was such a good day, and the fact that it was nice and sunny outside.
Oh yeah. Did have a message from the Menoff player after I got back. He reached out to me and said, "Go Menoff." He robs their painting competition because his painting schemes were absolutely brilliant.
His was really nice. To be fair, I thought he was a shoe-in for best painted.
I generally thought he was going to beat me.
It was 1 vote in it.
Yeah.
Oh, was it that close? Oh. I think
that's why you got that medal and he got the slightly smaller one.
Yes.
But I can't really complain too much. The centerpiece of the army that I was using wasn't painted, so. But it also wasn't mine until the end of the day, so.
It didn't help when I got home. My partner asked me, "Oh, did you have a good time?" And I pulled this out of my bag, and they go, "Is that a participation award?" And everybody else I've told since, they're like, "You sure you won something? That doesn't sound like you." But me and Craig had my first game was against Craig, and Craig absolutely annihilated me on points. And how did you find playing against Crucible Guard, Craig?
It was the first time I've actually played against them because they hadn't come out when I last played. And the people that I play with, it's a smaller meta. As I said, we're trying to grow it. I found them, obviously I was playing Dark Ops Kythos.
Yes,
Kind of helped me because it's a fairly ranged faction into Kythos is quite difficult to shoot at.
Yeah.
I found also, I feel like with the new card system, having that ability to just, I think there was end of turn 2, you had stacked quite a few ongoing effects onto one monstrosity, and I could play a card and just go, I'll ignore all of those.
Yeah, that was very frustrating, but at the same time, as Maz and Mike both found out, if my leader is in range, which was McKay, those conditions are double damage. So whatever the damage output is, you double it, which is, if you haven't got the ability to get rid of it, or if you're not getting those rolls off to get rid of the continuous conditions, it sucks for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit of a pest. In the last game, I played against Robin in the last game and did a bit more damage than I was expecting.
I was going to say, did you take the photo of where my tank was positioned and where your leader was?
I did. So, I mean, I was so many miles ahead on points. I should have just walked backwards and given you the 2 points for the kill box.
Yeah. It was. There was 2 points difference between me and Maz. He managed to shut me down. I learned something interesting because Maz built my list, so he has nobody to blame but himself for what my stuff does. He found out that Assault Stormtroopers are just insanely hard to hit when you put a Ascending Mentalist behind them.
Yep.
So Ascending Mentalist gives them, if you get to pick one of the 3 abilities, putting them at -2. They also have Ashen Veil, which gives you -2 again, so that's -4 mat. And if you're hitting them with range, you're at -4. They get +4 to that armor.
+2, yeah. +2 defense and armor for ranged attacks.
Yeah.
I think I charged them with Criterions and did 3 boxes of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the last watch into them, and it took them 3 turns to get through them all, I think.
One, because I forgot to completely attack with them because I was more focused on this side of the table instead of that thing, so I did forget to attack them.
You did forget to attack for it.
But, lessons learned, they did their job. They held their ground for 3 turns, so...
Yeah. Oh yeah, they held me up, and it was a problem. But it was good. It was, the last watch held you up. They weren't taking any damage in return, and because I'd positioned them around the objective, you were outside of the 3 inches, so they were still holding the objective.
Yeah.
So it was fine. I was holding you off. You were holding me off. It was great.
Yeah.
Lots of hand holding on that side of the battlefield.
Yeah. The Triumvirate, they didn't do much in your game because I misplayed them. I kept them where they are. They could have just deleted.
They should have gone for. I had Nostilla and Aberration on that flank, and I think you were too scared of Aberration.
No, it wasn't that. It was just I was trying to play it safe for points, so that if anything, it came to a draw. If not, then I could just try and do it. But I did win on assassination in the most stupidest way possible.
It was hilarious.
Oh, it was glorious.
Lanissa got ran down by a tank. over a bridge. It was like a railway with a bridge over the middle, and there's this tank came over the bridge, and then this was like, and then got hit by one of the stationary things on it, and that was it.
So we found out that bulldoze is amazing, which allowed you to be bounced back, and then I hit you with every weapon on that thing. I don't even think I got through half the weapon profiles by the time he killed you.
Yeah.
Because,
Defense 18 doesn't count for anything if you get made stationary.
It didn't help that I dropped my feet, so all range damage was
boosted as well.
Yeah, boosted, and then I'm boosting to roll as well. So it was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was glorious. I loved it.
One thing I noticed from that event though was most people forget about objective. Like, because it used to be, I found a lot when we played back in Mark 2, Mark 3, there was less focus on the objective. It was look for that assassination run. And that sort of held over a little bit. Whereas now that you can be 3 points ahead at the end of your opponent's turn and win.
Yeah, like you were in our game.
And so in the top table as well, it was the final game. It just came down to he left against Grimkin, Mike's Grimkin. He left Kithos on 1 HP. And I was holding the objectives, which was enough to put me at 3 points.
Yeah.
But he put all the focus on the assassination and nothing on if that goes wrong, I need to also be thinking about the points and just at least contesting them.
See, that's what I was trying to do with you, Craig, but unfortunately you managed to make a beachhead on that, and you had all your heavy hitters on the flanks to prevent me from going for that main objective. So what I thought was, I'll try and assassinate, but I wasn't expecting you to drop your feet down, and I completely forgot to watch our video, which would have given me an absolute hit into what they do. So, so I wasn't expecting that feat. I did think to myself, going, I need to read this, because I also had to do the same for Mike. He took Legacy Grimking because he was able to cheat in because he brought up donations. With that slaughterhouse is just that the front door is just a ridiculous power 21 straight off the way. So I'm armor 20, so there's 0.1 of damage. It was just plus damage, and that just wrecked Ira, and I just couldn't stand up to that kind of punishment. Even though I was trying to go for the objectives and trying to score those, that assassination was ridiculous.
Yeah.
For me, it was that the Rattler was the monster against me. I think it chewed through a whole unit of Stormblade Legionnaires in one turn. I think it got stuck on one, and if it didn't, it would have carried on round to where my caster was.
With the Rattler, for me, my game against Mike, I just chucked the Triumvirate into him, and the Rattler was, after one round of damage, it was on 1 health, and he got really annoyed by it. Because Ira was there, their effects do double damage.
Yeah.
So each one of them's got, so it was Chiller, with fire on there as well, and all sorts of wonder, and corrosive as well. So all 3 of those managed to stack on him.
Nice.
So 1 of each. And it just wrecked it. It was down to 2 health, and he was out of range to heal it. So I was keeping him there. So
yeah. It was, all in all, I'd say it was a good fun day. I lost more than I won, but I don't care because I got to fly a dragon around the table and blow stuff up.
At the end, I was just happy I got to beat Mazz.
Yep.
First time I've done, I know it's kind of silly. Me and Mazz, we don't play as much as we should do against each other because we're either doing demos or we're trying to soft sell people into it. And so we never actually get a chance to actually play each other. It's been a while since we played each other, so I think the score is 5. Now I'm on 1, so I'll climb it back eventually.
Yeah.
But it was nice to play. And I know that Craig, you said you didn't want any of us fight each other, but we were just there to take part in the event. We were helping you out, and it was for all for a good cause.
It was only round one. It was keep you guys that knew each other with people that didn't know each other. And then after that, it went by whoever was winning games. I tried to pair them up as much as possible by whatever the points were. And I managed to luck into a 3-0 more than judgment.
Yeah, Mike managed to get a 3-0.
No, Mike was 2-1.
How was he? Oh, yeah, because you beat him.
Me and him in the final. And that was just because, as I said, he left Kithos on 1 HP, and then I was on the objectives and scored them in his turn.
Yeah. The Menoff player, I forget his name, but he did really well as well.
I think he was also 2-1.
Yeah. And as a great host, you didn't want to let yourself win, so you gratefully handled them first and second places.
Yes.
Which is very sweet of you.
My thought was I bought... The prize report was out of my own pocket. I bought them to give out to other people. My original plan wasn't to be playing in the event until someone pulled out the day before. So my intention was always to give them out.
Yeah. And I'm very grateful for it.
Yay. We like prizes for Robin.
I think the only people that will take away without anything was me and you, Mazza.
Yeah, but that's... Well, I mean, I did kind of come away with something.
Oh, I was going to say... Well, yeah, you did.
Yes, Craig lent me an Archangel for my list for the day, and then decided he didn't need it anymore, so sold it to me at the end of the day.
Times were, how the hell am I going to get this home? And you were like, well, I can help with that. It's just a running theme for that day.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And my thought was, if I keep it, it's going to sit on a shelf because transporting it is such a pain. And I would rather it go to someone that's going to use it and show it off.
Use it. It's gonna get painted. I don't have a Legion army. It's gonna get painted and sit in the cabinet. But I've always wanted to paint one. So,
if you do a, and again, you were talking about different events as well after this because of how well it ran.
We're looking at tail end of summer, so that could be anywhere from August to October, depending on schedules and availability at the store. Looking at running more of a steamroller-based 75-point event that will be using clocks.
Cool.
Although saying that, I was quite pleasantly surprised. Everything ran quite a long way ahead of schedule without requiring clocks. Everyone seemed to be running at a reasonable pace.
I mean, I think with less than a dozen models, so...
Yeah.
But it's also, there wasn't that... I find sometimes with death clocks, there is that stress hanging over you of you can't stop to think about anything. You've just got to run completely on instinct.
Yeah.
At least on that event, like, we had a reasonable amount of time for every game. Every game ran ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
And people could stop and think, and we were chatting while playing, and we had we all stopped for about 10, 15 minutes to let the painting stuff go ahead.
Yeah.
And we still ran cold on time. Like we were
I think
not worrying at all.
Got out earlier than we originally said. I think we were supposed to finish about 7:30. I think I was in the car by 7:30. I think I was actually driving out of Gosport by that point.
It was originally supposed to be the final game finishing at 8.
Yeah.
With half an hour of admin and giving out prize support and all the rest of it. Whereas I think we managed to finish just before 7, and it was 10 to 20 minutes of chatter and a couple of photos before everyone headed off.
I had to take photos of the lovely painted men off because I'm going to send them to Mazz, and he is going to post them on here. If not, I will get the the lovely gentleman, to send me some over because they were amazing. And I really wanted, he was the white whaler today. I really wanted to hope I got paired with him just for the pure fact of fire upon fire.
Yeah.
That was purely all I wanted to do, was whose effects will last longer.
But also, when you get those photos sorted, can you pop some over to me? I will get them added onto the Diceheads Discord as well.
Definitely. We'll also leave a link for their Discord as well for anybody in the local area of Portsmouth, Southampton, or Gosport to join in with them. And hopefully we'll see you down for their next ones. I know that we've been trying to, well, Mazz certainly has been trying to sort out some steamrollers for ourselves down here.
Yeah. Soon, my precious. There will be
Perfect.
July, August time. We're going to have a steamroller. So.
I don't know, from chatting away to half the people at that place, I think a lot of them were really interested, especially the Warhammer guys who were like, oh, what's this?
I think we've got a mutual friend that's Hailing Island based, so if he ends up coming down to your event to your end, I'll see if I can hop in with.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Aaron will return at some point soon. But
Here's open.
yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for coming and chatting with us, Craig. We much appreciate it.
Not a problem. Much appreciated you guys coming and taking part in the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely great.
And then, thanks for coming and listening to us chat about our hobby this week. Give us a shout on Discord if you're in the Bournemouth area and you're interested in coming and playing some War Machine. Come and hit us up on our Discord. If you're Gosport, Portsmouth way, pop the Diceheads Discord in the link into the description below. So hit that up. If you're not subscribed, do that. It makes the algorithm happy, and we must all serve our mighty algorithm.
Yes.
And hopefully, fingers crossed, this episode comes out a little bit early, so on Friday we can have a chat about the Adepticon spoilers and excitement going on there. Cool.
Hopefully.
Thanks very much, everyone. See you next week.
Cool.
Cheers.
See you later.